Hey guys, it's Bexxster Harmony here, and this week on Whimsical Creatures is Dream Tag. Okay, so the first category is best dream. I'm such a geek, but my best dream I've ever had was I was visiting, for some weird reason, my aunt that I don't really have, but in the dream she was my aunt. I was visiting her in England. And so I'm here in England, just having a good old time, and I see this blue telephone box. I kid you not. I saw it, and I just walked right up to it, because, in the dream, Doctor Who was not even, it wasn't even, first thing I didn't think was, oh my gosh, Doctor Who, my favorite TV show, look, that looks just like it, blah, blah, blah. In the dream, that wasn't even, no, it's not even a TV show. So I walked up to it, and out pops the Doctor. I know! He just came out of there. And it was just kind of convenient that he didn't have a companion with him. So I'm just standing there, I'm looking at him like, what you doing in there? And after the dream, I just went berserk. I was just like, yeah! I had a dream about the Doctor! So yeah, in the dream, I met the Doctor, and it was David Tennant. He's my favorite Doctor, and yeah, kind of traveled with him, and we went to this planet. Okay, this is where it gets really weird. The planet was shaped like a mushroom, and on the planet was a bunch of unicorns and stuff. I don't know what I was smoking before I went to sleep, or what I was drinking, or what. I don't know why. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs or anything, but I'm just a weed buddy. Yeah, it was, had unicorns and all that stuff, and, David Tennant was there with me, and we traveled there, and I ended up staying with him, I don't know why, but it's just all a blur or whatever, but yeah, I ended up staying with him and traveling and all that stuff, but I just really clearly remember going to the mushroom world with unicorns on top. Yeah, that was my best dream ever. It was freaking awesome. I was with the Doctor traveling. It was awesome. But the weird thing is, the inside, the theme inside of the TARDIS was number 11's second TARDIS inside. I don't know what to call it, console or something, but the second design he has on the inside. It was that one. And David Tennant had it, so that's why I was really confused. It's a dream, so, weird things happen. But yeah, that was my best dream ever. Next is the worst dream ever. Okay, so this one was really, really bad. Okay, I was at the library, and I was by myself, which is really weird because I've never at the library by myself. But I was at the library by myself, and then I went home, and my house was on fire. My whole family died, and I just kind of it was really graphic. I walked up to the house and it was just burning, but there's no firemen or anyone around, and I could hear them screaming. It was horrible. I've never told anyone this dream before, but it was really bad. And I literally it was just terrible. And then what happened is, after that, eventually the firemen came and everything and, took care of it, but they were all dead. And they were all okay, see, the thing is, I don't have a car or a license, so they were asking me, they're like, hey, so where were you? And I was like, oh, I was at the library. And they're like, how'd you get there? And they're ask me questions, friend drop you off or whatever. I'm like, no, I drove there. And they're like, well, you don't have a car. And I looked around, there was no car, because we don't have a car that I could have had. It was in the garage and it was burned down and blah, blah, blah. They were just like, hey, where were you? And all this stuff. And I was accused for doing it. They were just asking me all these questions, and I was sent to jail for lighting my house on fire and killing my whole family. Yeah, I don't know, that was just terrible. And I woke up, I'm just sitting here, I was like, yeah, I was just really surprised. But yeah, that's the worst dream I ever had. I don't know what. There's something, when people have dreams, it kind of says something, or it's, it's some type of meaning or whatever, but I don't know what that meaning was. apparently I want to light my house on fire and kill my whole family. And I can drive to the library without a license in a car. So yeah, that was the worst dream I've ever had. My whole family was dead. I was alone in jail. Yeah, it was just, no, it was bad. Okay, and the next one is craziest dream I've had. Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this picture that I have that my friend drew for me. Yes, that is Batman on top of a unicorn. Okay, so it all started. Okay, I don't know how or why, but I was casual about this dream when dreaming it. Like, inside my dream, I was just like, yeah, this is happening. But I lived I don't know where it was, pretty sure it's a different planet, because it's definitely not America, or Earth, because it's definitely not Earth. Well, it was just nice and colorful, you know, the ground was nice and super green, and the sky was beautiful and blue, and yeah, I was living in this kind of like woodsy house type thing. There's flowers everywhere, you know, it's just really pretty and peaceful. And okay, this horse with Batman on it just rides up, and you know, he hops off and he just comes into the house and he's like, hey honey, what's up? You know, good morning, blah blah. And I'm like, oh hey, and I hug him and blah blah. It's just a casual old day. My husband is Batman. It was just wow and casual. Like, it just came in, hugged me, blah blah. The horse is outside, and I had a house with Batman, and we didn't have any children, but like, we had neighbors, and they were all the other superheroes with mythical creatures as well. There was just fairies flying around, and unicorns, and, you know, Superman, and all this stuff, and it was just a little, you know, like, it wasn't a town or anything, but they were just houses with each other, and there was this, like, stream, this, like, lake, and this river, and or whatever. I don't even know how big it was, but I just remember there being water. It was just in the middle of nowhere, living with Batman, having a unicorn, a horse, and that's how we got around, is riding our horses, unicorns, riding our unicorns. And there's trees that were like, not really trees, but they were more like fluff green. They weren't even like leaves, they were just fluff. Like cotton trees that were green. And it was just a really, like, I don't even remember it being nighttime at all. It was just a day. It was sunny, it was beautiful. The weather was nice, it wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold, a little bit of breeze, hanging out, chillaxing with superheroes, you know, the usual. And yeah, that was pretty much the craziest dream I ever had, mainly because, you know, superheroes, unicorns, and it was casual. Yeah. So that was weird. It was actually a pretty good dream. I like that dream. I was married to Batman. He never took his mask off though. But yeah, there we go. My dream tag. Now you know what I think about, what I dream about all the time. They're too wild. I've never had a normal dream. Never. Something always weird has happened in my dreams. So I would love to hear about what the craziest dream, the best dream, and the worst dream that you've ever had. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. Nice talking.